Hello, Michigan State fans, and welcome into this latest edition of the Michigan State Spartans Insider Podcast. I'm your beat reporter from Michigan State Spartans on SI, Aiden Champion. I had said yesterday that we were going to step away from recruiting for a bit and we'd come back to it. And we have to come back to it now because Michigan State, again, is having more success on the recruiting trail football wise. Yesterday, Friday, landed the commitment of Quinn Bucky, um, an offensive tackle, three-star. His father had played in the NFL, played at Stanford. Spartans were part of Quinn's Final Four teams, and he chose them over Arizona, UCLA, and Vanderbilt. He has a brother that plays for UCLA. So those are, that's pretty good company there that the Spartans were able to beat out, especially UCLA. I mean, they've been having a ton of success lately in football recruiting. But this was Michigan State's second offensive commit of the month. The day before, of course, they had landed four-star Colin Campbell. The rest had all been defensives, and Michigan State had been missing out on offensive linemen, just barely missing out. We're continuously being finalists, but things just weren't going their way. So finally, Coach McCulchick was able to land two more offensive tackles. They already had Eli Bickle, so now you got three. Um, I'm expecting there to be more coming. But that was big because, like I said, Michigan State been struggling to add bodies to the offensive line by way of high school recruiting. Obviously, that hasn't been an issue through the transfer portal. That just hadn't translated over to high school recruiting. And now you're starting to see it is. And that was a good land. It really was. Um, and then today, Saturday, lands another NFL legacy, TJ Umenyiora, who of course is the son of the great Osi Umenyiora, who of course was a key part of those Super Bowl winning New York Giants teams. Two-time Pro Bowler, one-time first team All Pro in the NFL, and of course won two Super Bowls. So you've got two NFL legacy commits in the matter of one weekend. And I'm expecting, as this official visit weekend wraps up, that we may see more commits either tomorrow on Sunday or Monday. Um, Regardless, I think there will be more by next weekend. Of course, next weekend, last official visit weekend for Michigan State. And obviously they've just done such a great job on the recruiting trail with these official visits. Have nine commits from the class of 2026 this month, and you really got to hand it to the staff. Things have flipped very quickly. They obviously only had four commits going into the month of June, and here you are now with 13. Um, and it's been a heck of an effort. And clearly, recruits are enjoying their trips to East Lansing and uh, and like the staff. So, like I said, I'm anticipating this momentum continues. There's still some very solid recruits that Michigan State is targeting out there that have either visited or still will. And so we will keep you updated with the latest on those. As always, appreciate you all tuning in and engaging and keeping up with all of our content, which can be found on Michigan State Spartans on SI. We're giving you tons of daily content, enough to to keep you busy. So, um, again, very much appreciate you guys and your support. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks.